Hey everyone, it's Shelby. Join us here and welcome back to She's Got This, a journey to success. I am so happy to have you here today. I've got such an exciting topic that we're going to be discussing on today's episode. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here and thank you for being a committed listener. If you're not already following us or subscribed, please click that subscription button, whether it is on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, Google Podcasts, you name it. It would mean so much to me if you could go and subscribe on whichever of those channels is your absolute favorite. Or if you're super keener, go and like it and subscribe on all those platforms. Thank you again so much for all of your support with this podcast. This would not be possible without amazing listeners like yourself. So today's episode is going to be one that is super important and I've been reflecting on for a couple of weeks now, just through viewing people's websites, getting to know new people, networking and everything, and the importance of having a story within your business and being able to showcase that throughout your website in the About Us section or the homepage, your social media accounts, really connecting with businesses and future employers or subcontractors, whatever it may be, but having that deeper emotional and personal connection has been something that has been taking off in the last couple of years, several months, all over the world. And today we are going to be discussing how the power of storytelling in business can help you build strong, long-lasting client relationships. So stay tuned. We're about to dive in, and here we go. All right, everybody, here we are. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so fired up about this topic that we've got going on today. I've been reflecting on the importance of a story and really getting those deep emotional connections going with your clients. The days of transactional sales are out the window. It is all about building those strong, long-term client relationships through the power of storytelling. Now, this is the way and the era that we are now in when it comes to keeping those clients happy, making sure that we as service providers and business owners and entrepreneurs are providing the best services that we can, best products we can to whoever our clients may be out there. And like I mentioned, I've been reflecting on this for a couple of weeks, and I'm so excited to finally bring this together in an episode and share my thoughts, hear what your thoughts are, and just expand on how important it is to truly build a story around your business. Now, whether you're an entrepreneur or solopreneur and you've got a tiny little company, you're just starting out, you're midway through your kind of career timeline, or you're a seasoned vet, your business is 50 plus employees, 500 plus employees. It doesn't matter the size or how long or how little you've been in business, but really crafting and taking that time to reflect on what your why is, why you chose to be where you are today, what made you decide to take this leap and start your own business or become an entrepreneur, and really get emotionally connected with your clients. We're in an era where people don't just want to read a blanket statement on websites. They don't just want to see copy and paste type content and things like that. It is all about being vulnerable, being authentic, being you, and really letting those clients, whether current or new ones that you're prospecting, know who you are as a person, what your values are as a business, what your business stands for, what you want to do with your business, where you want to take it. Have you been active within the community? Things along those lines are extremely important to people who you may be hiring. So employees, subcontractors, anyone like that, investors, banks love seeing this information in business plans and things like that. If you're going for loans or anything like that, it is just truly an all around important thing that we need to start bringing more attention to in our business. And businesses are recognizing the significance of storytelling and its ability to build those strong relationships. So we're going to be discussing a couple of key points that will help you build that strong connection, that it will help you differentiate yourself from your competitors, how you can simplify complex information when it comes to your story, and help you build on fostering long-term relationships. So storytelling offers a unique opportunity for businesses, no matter what the industry, to really showcase who they are and be authentic with their clients, their customers, or other businesses they may be working alongside or with. By sharing your stories about your journey, your challenges, your successes, you humanize your company where it doesn't look like a robotic website or social media where it's the exact same spiel, just different words here and there that other people within your industry are using. Now, humanizing your story also brings your brand together in a more holistic way, which in turn will build better trust with your clients or your customers. I'm sure we can all agree on that is pretty straightforward. But again, this can be one of those things where it can easily be overthought and become overwhelming. But really, it's the sharing. Now, I'm not talking about going into like all the nitty-gritty details about your journey, any challenges or anything. I'm not saying to go out there and start bashing or name dropping in a negative way of businesses, but really bring it together. Show people that it wasn't just I snap my fingers and this business is an overnight success, because we can all agree that that is not how it works. And people too are just naturally drawn to narratives that resonate with their own experiences and values and stories that they may have, especially if you're doing business to business type work. This is extremely important. Having that connection and that opportunity for clients or customers to really have the ability to resonate with you and relate to those experiences that you as a business owner or the company as a whole have gone through. Through storytelling, your business can demonstrate your authenticity, the values that you hold, whether that may be how you like to operate your workplace, your flexibility, your beliefs in environmental circumstances, or anything volunteer-like, things like that, really helps the clients and your customers develop a sense of trust and loyalty, which, especially small business owners and entrepreneurs, that is key to building a successful business from the get-go. You want to maintain these relationships, keep them happy, feed them everything you need. It's almost like raising a plant. If you're not watering them, they will die. If you're not staying in contact with your clients and your leads, they'll eventually go cold. Now, the second great part about storytelling is that it allows for engaging emotions and building connections, whether that's with your followings on social media or, again, just staying in touch with clients that are already existing or ones that you are looking to obtain. Facts and figures alone may not inspire these clients and leave a lasting impression. Don't get me wrong, it is great to throw out statistics, especially if it's your business. You've increased X amount of percent over last quarter. You're doing better than you were this time last year. You've been able to raise X amount of dollars for charity, low turnover rates, anything like that. That is extremely beautiful and amazing information to share, but you also want to provide information that inspires and really gets to the heart and soul of your clients. But when you have these facts and figures, going back to that these things are not bad to be posting about, bring them and wrap them up in a compelling story, which then in turn makes them more relatable and emotionally engaging to your followers, your viewers, clients, whatever it may be, how you're trying to get this information out. Don't just throw out a great graphic that just says X amount of percent this month. What does that mean? What does that mean? There's people out there that are visual, audio, and there are multiple different ways that you can get that mission or that topic across where it will relate to people a lot more. So have a story that pulls people in and engages them. And by weaving the narrative that evokes emotions such as joy, empathy, or even a sense of adventure, your business can create a memorable experience for your clients. Super important. Today's day and age, it is all about getting to know people, wanting that deeper connection. It is not just a let's look up a company in the phone book and call them because it's convenient and they're the first ones that show up in the yellow pages or the white pages, whichever one it may be back then. Aging myself a bit, but times have just changed, and really building that credibility has gone from transactional to more personal. Now, also in today's crowded market, differentiating yourself from your competitors is extremely important, and businesses need to find ways to stand out. It seems that everybody may be doing the same thing. I'm not sure if you notice on social media, but people in the same industries are posting very similar content at times. So you want to make sure that you are standing out by really engaging in storytelling, which will provide you with a unique opportunity to really differentiate your brand by showcasing your business's unique history, values, and even your innovative solutions. I know a lot of people out there in the business world don't think that their ideas are the best, or somebody has come up with that before, or they might not get the approval or things that they're looking for. But really, those are the ideas that people aren't talking about. So the odds of you really getting some good feedback and engagement from those types of posts would just be extremely valuable to you. And by telling stories that really highlight your unique business selling propositions and your values that you bring to your clients, you can carve a distinct identity in your market and attract those loyal customers. They will be coming to you because they feel like they know you, even if they only found you through social media, Instagram, any type of ads, LinkedIn, anything like that. Building that strong trust will keep those clients coming back, reoccurring, and really wanting to stick with you for the long haul. Now, in some industries, it can be extremely difficult to really come up with stories, especially if your industry deals with complex information or very technical jargon. Storytelling can still be an extremely powerful tool to simplify and communicate your key messages out to your clients and customers so effectively. So by framing intricate concepts in the form of relatable narratives, you can make your content more accessible and understandable for your clients. Because not everybody is as knowledgeable as we are. We are experts in our field, and sometimes, in my case anyways, it can be extremely hard to remember that not everybody is privy to the information that I have. So really being able to break down that content, simplify the complex information that may be involved with your industry or your business is so important. Great tip for this, by the way, is if you do have complex information AI is an amazing tool. I'm sure you have all heard about it. It is like one of the hot things that people have been talking about for the last several weeks or for all of 2023 almost. But take your information and ask AI to simplify it so that a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old would be able to understand it. Take that little bit that it spits out for you and just tweak some areas to be more specific to your business, your industry, and you have such valuable information that you can then turn over into storytelling and breaking down those complex ideas into more digestible pieces, which, as I mentioned, makes it so much easier for potential clients to grasp the value and benefit from your product or service. Now, strong client relationships are built on trust, communication, and shared values. I'm sure we can all agree on that. Storytelling creates an emotional connection that can foster these long-term relationships with your clients. By consistently sharing stories that align with your clients' interests, this is where a little bit of research comes into play as well. Look into what your client is excited about, or in your next meeting, don't let the entire meeting be about the business. Take that time, whether it's 5, 10, or even 15 minutes out of the meeting, to really talk to your clients or customers about who they are. What does their family enjoy doing? What part of the city do they live in? What do they do on their free time? Are they skiers? Are they snowboarders? Build that relationship and keep those key facts that you hear from your clients on file or in a place that you can refer back to so that you can drip that into fostering this relationship long term. Also, build on your clients' needs and their aspirations, and you can definitely cultivate a sense of loyalty and ongoing engagement. Having that personal connection and not making the business be just that, business and transactional, will benefit you in the long run. You may not see immediate results, but what you do now, you may see 3, 6, 9, 12 months down the road, and it will be life-changing for your business. Clients who resonate with a brand's story are more likely to become advocates, spreading positive word of mouth and ultimately attracting new customers to your business. I cannot stress how important these types of referrals are. Clients who have a strong trust in your business, in your brand, in what you stand for, are so much more likely to refer you out to other businesses within their network that you may not even been exposed to, leading you into a whole new network area that you can then explore and again build your business further with. The power of storytelling is a tool that businesses can leverage 100% with ease to build strong and meaningful client relationships. By embracing the art of storytelling instead of fighting it, companies can showcase their authenticity, engage emotions, differentiate from their competitors, simplify their complex relationships, complex information, and foster long-term connections with their clients or customers. In today's business landscape, where customers seek more than just a product or service, stories have the ability to transcend transactional interactions and create a lasting impact. So this is me telling you to really take some time in your business to reflect on what you stand for, who you are, where you're going, what your dreams are for your business, and even yourself personally. Take this opportunity to be vulnerable with your clients and share new things. Harness this power of storytelling and truly unlock a new level of potential that will allow you to build those deep and meaningful relationships with your clients or your customers. I am challenging you right now as a listener, regardless of your industry, what your business is. If you do not have an engaging story that can truly bring in and emotionally trap your clients or your ideal customers into really accepting your business and wholeheartedly feeling and knowing that there is a connection and a great fit there, take this opportunity to reflect and build up your story. This doesn't have to be a long novel or anything like that, but craft it as a mission statement. Outline in a few sentences who you are, why you started this, what your challenges are, how you overcame it, and what you can do for other businesses, whether that's through products or services. It has just been phenomenal. And I am so happy that I got to share this information with you. And I really hope that you got something amazing out of it. Truly, storytelling is the way of the business future. And once again, this is me reminding you to really engage with your clients and your customers on a more emotional level. Be vulnerable. Let them know who you are and why you are different from the competition. I hope you guys got so much value out of that episode. It was absolutely thrilling for me to share what I've experienced over the last little while, my reflections as a business owner and entrepreneur, and really how the power of storytelling in your business can make a huge impact on client engagement and going above and beyond when it comes to your customer services. Whether you sell products or you're a service-based industry, having a strong backstory on why you are where you are is the way of the future when it comes to engaging with your customers or clients. Thank you so much for listening. I had a blast sharing all of this with you on today's episode. If you haven't already, I would appreciate so much if you could subscribe to She's Got This, A Journey to Success on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. Subscribe and like on your favorite, or if you're a super keener, subscribe and like on all of them. Thank you so much, everyone. Looking forward to our next episode with you. Take care.